So what's up, Ruthless Church? This is Pedro. I don't even know if most of you guys even know what I look like, but I wanted to try to do a video today just to kind of play around with it in actuality. Originally, my intention was to record a video me rapping, doing some freestyle stuff, and the reason I was trying to do that is because I was trying to let you guys in a little bit on how my mind works, how my process is, and kind of give you a little bit of the tips of what I do to keep myself in focus, because this world is really crazy, man, and there's so many things that pop up in our day-to-day lives that really throw us off. So one of the things that I do pretty much is, if anybody knew it, they probably think I was crazy as a mug, but basically I just allow myself to have these moments where I just get free. Some people meditate, some people do some things that they wouldn't want anybody to find out about, and sometimes I rap, sometimes I do poetry, sometimes I make up songs. I just allow creativity to flow through me so that I can just feel like I'm in line with all the creation, because the way I believe is that God is life, God is creation, and whenever we are actively working towards life, whenever we are pursuing the creative endeavors, then we become one, or not become one, but we experience the oneness that we already have been given in God. So sometimes I might find myself, like, for example, this government shutdown. In so many ways I don't really care, but then in other ways I kind of get frustrated from time to time, because I think about how we have so many resources available to us as humans, whether it's spiritual, whether it's mental, or whether it's physical. So many resources available that all of us can actually live a life where we can pursue an active experience with God. A lot of times we spend our money and our resources and all of our time trying to acquire more and more and more. You guys have seen me read about or write about that in the blog. We spend so much time trying to do that that we forget about what's real. I feel like in America we should be the most enlightened enlightened country on the planet, because we have our basic needs. All our basic needs are met. You don't have to worry about, most of us don't have to worry about what we're going to eat. Most of us don't have to worry about what we're going to sleep. Most of us don't have to worry about paying our bills. I mean, we really don't. If we are in that situation, it's probably because we put ourselves in that situation. But fundamentally, all of our basic needs are met. So if our basic needs are met, we have time and we have energy to contemplate higher things. To think about the origin. My uncle likes to talk about that, about saying that's the most important thing that we should be considering in our lives. So I figured, why do we put so much energy and so much emphasis in this acquiring? And why is our government, no offense to the government, I know you guys are doing your thing, but why is it that we allow ourselves to get so caught up in the drama and so distracted? I mean, I was looking at a little bit about that shutdown, and it was like that show 24. We got this many minutes, and the bomb's gonna explode. It's gonna all be over. We're gonna lose. It was just off. And I was wishing and hoping that somehow we could just somehow, some way, just say something to people and just wake us up. You know what I mean? That we can make decisions that are healthy, that are life affirming, that are creative, because we have the resources available. And now to kind of bring it back, when I find myself getting caught up in that, I usually kind of do some kind of exercise where I just kind of, have a release. Sometimes, do a deep breath, like I said, meditation, and sometimes I rap. And a lot of times I use like a similar hook. I got a few hooks that I use to kind of get me started so that I can kind of get that rhythm. It's similar to meditation. Like one of my hooks is like, here I am, now y'all know this is for my people now. Y'all let them go, never gonna quit, never gonna slow. If you doubt this, then you won't know. I call my people, I wonder what their decision is, if they're gonna be caught up in all kinds of visions and wonder what. Whatever. I just kind of throw little things out there, start making up something, and then eventually I start feeling myself like building and building and building, and I get to this little thing. I kind of jack DMX every once in a while, because that what piece is just kind of nice to me, so I might pull that a little bit and just kind of allow myself to breathe, be creative, vent, say what it is that I feel. And most importantly, I try to get that off of me so that I don't transmit it to somebody else. A lot of times that's what happens with us, man. We get this negative stuff that gets on us, and we just like, I gotta get it off me. And next thing you know, we come across somebody who's gonna end up being our victim, man. We just end up just like spilling it out on them, and that person carries it to the next person, and I'm trying to make it so that if I do come across that stuff, if I do take those feelings on, that I own them, and I come up with some kind of process, some kind of practice, some kind of something. You know, if I'm not going to put my head in the Bible, if I'm not going to read some other types of scriptures, if I'm not going to be meditating, then at a minimum, I'm going to be freestyling. I'm going to be rapping. I'm going to be doing something, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to be fussing with my wife. One of those things. I'm going to do something, but I'm going to release this thing, you know, and try to hopefully not contribute to the junk that's out there. And I'm believing and hoping that if I can do that, and if you can do that, and everybody can do that, to kind of steal from Rocky Ford, then, you know, everybody can change. And then we don't have to worry about these types of things that pop up, like government shutdowns, nuclear crisis, and all this other stuff. We can calm down, we can reflect, we can make decisions that's lighter, that's life-giving, that's creative, and it's affirming. So anyway, that's it. This is my first video kind of vlog that I'm putting out there. I hope that some of y'all get something out of it, and if you do, if it's life affirming, please pass that on. Alright?